Let's see, is this going to be goblins or is it going to be Alduin path loop? So I'm doing something a bit different today. Normally I'd play, and I will be going back to gameplay after this video, but we've got a special treat here. My friend who's been unable to play for a while is back on ladder. He's got a limited window in which to play, but as somebody who was several months consecutively #1, so top legend, I think it's a real treat and opportunity to see him play.
Be welcome.
Are they trying to bore him into submission? They're taking their time, aren't they? Let's just take a moment to admire that beautiful hypnotic card back. Ah. Maybe they're not roping, they might be somebody who's got the bug where you can't move cards. I've had that before, it's horrible. You're sat there, you can move the card, well you can move the cards but can't drag them onto the board. And then, oh, it doesn't look like they have got the bug because it would just be carrying on by now. That indicates to me it's probably going to be Dragon Res.
Onward to battle.
But I have sometimes seen that card for drawing goblins. Oh, maybe it's an actual proper dragon deck rather than the usual. It might actually be a proper dragon deck rather than just Alduin loop. While we're watching, do any of you have any cards that you particularly love? I'm kind of fond of Hive Defender. You do see him, he's like one of those staples in ladder, isn't he? Is that charging okay? It should be. I thought that had gone down.
This should help you.
Just checking everything's still connected up. Probably going to be a wardcrafter here, just to retain. Oh no, he's decided to risk it. Sometimes you do get, well, yeah, I can see why I'd go down that route. Of course, there's always the danger of finish off with these decks. All that! Well, I can't really begrudge Leaf Lurker, I do quite like it as a card. Harpy? Yeah. Yep. Possibly into Skaven. So I think they've got a fairly slow hand.
The hist heals and rejuvenates.
That's never welcome to see, is it? I think they've got the opponent's got a fairly slow, possibly greedy hand.
Careful there, friend.
We're probably going to see a Skaven. Well, that's useful to hopefully block out the
Curse and flame. My sword is yours.
block out the extra. He'd be more concerned about the pilfer effect. A bit concerned as to why this is losing charge. Let me just double check. Ah, there was a cable loose. So it's looking pretty promising, but
This is interesting.
they don't really have anything in the graveyard that they can reanimate. Well, Leaf Lurker maybe, but not enough to sort of save them. I'm trying not to have hiccups. Oh, they're going. Oh no.
Heal or harm.
Well, they could put a guard up with that.
Power within you. The battle is yours.
Good game. So game 2, if this is the same Tribunal, I've got fond memories of it. I think I first sort of got chatting,
Greetings.
was it back in,
Be welcome.
might have been 2021, I think we played games and he wiped the floor with me. And I was going through a really bad patch in Legends at that time. It was before I... Was it before? I think it was before I joined the Friends clan. I was playing as Cowardly Heroine back then. And I'd actually had a horrible patch. It was 15 days, I think, in Snake.
Their fire.
And he helped me out very much with then giving me a couple of decks, which got me out of Snake, got me out of that horrible pattern, so I was able to then carry on playing. So, and I think one of them was this, well, it was his Tribunal.
This should help you.
That's a bit of a waste of a Shadowfen, but they must have a bad hand to be doing that. But yeah, I suppose I'll always look on his Tribunal as with fondness, because he got me out of a really bad patch in TESL.
You cannot hide.
Going all very smoothly, probably. Yes, I thought he'd probably block any damage there, because I think this one runs the Wilds Incarnate and he wants to preserve the runes.
Watch yourself now.
Your coin or your life.
It just goes to show you can play Tribunal aggressively, which is actually my preference.
I bow to your victory.
Oh no! Not again. Well, we know what this is, don't we? It's the same person who played earlier. So it's going to be a dragon, an actual dragon. It's a scout deck, isn't it? I always think what to call. Yeah, scout. I always get the name. I always want to call it a shout deck, but it's a scout deck. Probably going to go Jackal until he can buff the Enforcer. This is his classic. It's one of the best move players in game. Well, probably I'd say the best move player in game. I'm not the only person to say that.
What have we here?
So it looks like pronunciation is deVisse.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Hopefully they won't have a crushing blow.
You will die.
Poor little Jackal. Poor little Jackals.
My
played as death to assassins.
I'm a great fan of Black Dragon. Oh, I do like a good snake as well, though.
Khajiit will enjoy feasting on your bones.
And you can see why this is such a powerful deck. It's drawn very well. And that's unfortunate, but at least the Apex Predator's still hidden at present. And the only way they'd have to like either Leaf Lurk or finish off the Black Dragon. Okay.
To oblivion with you.
That's kind of a risky move.
For the Emperor.
On their part, I mean, using the shear point that way. And even if they manage to somehow destroy that board, the Cliff Racer's going to be incoming, isn't it? They're probably a bit fed up that they've met him again on ladder.
Chaos take you.
Yeah, I dare say they're feeling a bit cheesed off at the moment, aren't they? Great name the opponent's got, isn't it? Savage Berserker. So that could be Manic Jack, could also be Plunder. I'm just wondering if this is the person who was actually playing an item Battle Mage the other day on ladder. Their name just rings a bell.
We see you waking and sleeping. My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Opponent quick to contest.
We must remain steadfast.
They're not going to leave that there, are they? They know
Too slow.
in Dagoth colours that there's always
Let's
something
shed some light on the problem.
to give it a buff.
We must protect our
Yeah, I think defend cultists with your life, basically. Makes that firebolt most of their rounds, so not worth it. Draw's a bit high today.
Die straight.
Behold, my magnificent
Oh, so it was Jack. Unfortunately, there's no... well, that's probably going to bait out the firebolt. No one likes to see Drain on board.
My friend would like a word with them.
Oh, so they're going to trigger it, aren't they? That's the problem, because obviously, well... could remove it, but they probably have an Alfiq in hand. Just looking for a chance to get Sleeper out.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
And like clockwork. Mind you, I can't say I blame the opponent. I always have... if I get Alfiq in hand, I keep it as well. So getting rid of that to prevent a conjuring. Yeah, they definitely have
Is in no mood for you.
perfect draw at the moment, don't they?
This is but a dream waking over.
Watch yourself now.
Could do with some more large creatures in hand rather than actions. all good. You can take the ward off.
We must protect our stronghold.
Oh, that sad little sound that the Atronach makes, though, it always gets me. It just sounds so tragic, doesn't it?
Careful there, friend.
Goodness me, they certainly have been favoured.
Is in no mood for you.
The game is certainly giving them exactly what they need.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Ice Storm. But it's unfortunate. So many actions, not enough creatures at the moment in this game. It feels like one of those games where the game doesn't want you to actually win.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
I mean, they've just kept drawing perfectly, haven't they? Hello, Midnight. Good boy.
The light of the three. Tawaka watches over me. By Stendar's threat, we are ready
Ouch.
for battle.
Sorry, Midnight's just stabbing me a bit. They really have drawn very well. My goodness, Stormbreaker. Game really is determined this Savage Berserker's going to win, aren't they? A red year would be good around now, but it's going to be too late.
Sorry
You
it
know,
had
it
to come
was.
to this. You are not worthy.
That's a shame. Now this is interesting. I've not heard of this name. The other day, who was it the other day who was #1? I think it was, I'll have to check their new name because I think they've the person who's #1 the other day. They changed their name. So this is looking like Oathman Aggro Empire then, isn't it?
Your coin or your life. Choose.
At the moment they don't have greens, they can't get full value. They might just trade in there. Depends if they've got something they want to get the buff. Oh, there we have it. Now they can get value. He's probably going to have to Emperor's Blade and hope they don't...
At the ready.
Yeah. That's a bit naughty, Vigilant Giant. You're a bit early, mate.
I slay the unworthy.
Yeah, we're going to have to bait them out, isn't he?
Speak, citizen.
And delay. That's probably partly bait and also partly to try and stay ahead.
You can't beat me.
So they don't have Oathman yet then.
We'll hold, no matter what.
Might have to Rift Thane into that lane just
I'll
to...
find you the finest recruits
Oh
in
dear. Okay, that changes things a bit. Probably going to have to Rift Thane and... Oh no, he's going with that. Interesting. That dragon is... That dragon's a real trooper, I'm just going to say. Oh no. Yeah, I thought they'd trade in there. They don't want to leave Valley on board.
Standing by.
They've certainly drawn very well for an aggressive Empire deck.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Try and kill both of those. So they probably haven't got... Well, if they have Oathman this round, it'll be unfortunate. They don't seem to have drawn him yet, though.
Feel the might of the Empire.
Cut them down.
Okay, we're probably going to see a Crusaders into that then.
One will lead you to glory.
Or maybe not. Okay. Hold off, I think. Yep. This is where card starving's wise, isn't it?
Try something. You won't.
Okay, we know who's going to get addicted next round, don't we? Let's hope they don't have a finish off. I think that's definitely addict, and then trade so that they don't get any more health gain.
I will push them back.
I do love Skin Town as a card. I always think it's very loyal. It turns up a lot in my Ebon deck. Let's just admire its loyalty for a moment. Possibly a Crusaders into that. I'm interested. I've not seen this name before. I don't know if someone's changed their name or whether that's always been their name.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Okay, hopefully we'll draw some removal of that. Oh, look at that, like clockwork. And got nice options with Thaden coming up as well.
I'll whip them into shape.
At the ready.
Okay. Nice counter from the opponent, although probably a bit too late. Probably Thaden and then Bruma.
So little to do.
Hello, Midnight. My cat's come over to have a cuddle. Good boy. So they're probably hoping for well, even a gavel would do it actually.
Fight like a child.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Yeah, this one should be in the bag, unless they've not got anything like a.
I'm ready for anything.
Okay, maybe not. Good defense on their part.
Prepare yourself.
What about Bone Weaver? Yep.
Khajiit is going to enjoy this.
Maintaining the control of the draw in the field
The
lane.
victory is yours.
Good game. Okay, probably going to be Ebon Slay Greed, I imagine. 99% of the Ebon on ladder is. Probably going to go into Traitor. That's always a good starter, and hope that there's no lethal guard.
I slay the unworthy.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Probably still going to go face. Gonna,
Care to make a
yeah.
friendly wager?
Hoping they don't have a crushing blow.
Should have been more.
Or a ping.
Just to fetch it.
Okay, well he's still going to get value from that. Ouch, Midnight. For goodness sake. So Midnight's just stabbed me again. He likes watching TESL. I wouldn't put that in the field lane personally because I think this could be a Viper.
I'll find you the finest recruits in Syria.
That's a good move because the token can hopefully... Oh! Really? Token can hopefully... Oh, they won't be able to... He won't be able to do that now, but...
I do not
Goodness
fear.
me. They really have done well with their lethal guys, haven't they?
This one will lead you to glory.
Just to fetch it.
Not what you want to be seeing this
Lead you to glory.
late in the match.
The hist
Hopefully he'll draw into an old... I'm assuming there's an old Saltis in here to allow them to move.
Try something. You won't.
Yeah, I think Ransom's the answer. Unfortunately, they're going to get to kill the Dark Main, but they're not going to leave it there, are they? Okay, that's not a problem.
coward.
Could take the guard off it just purely to protect him from Viper. Oh, goodness me, they really are going for the greed, aren't they?
I raise the spine of battle by the power of the hist.
Okay, I think that's going to be a good Penitus. Actually, no, he's probably going to go with the difficult one, isn't it? I mean, you don't want them getting any more ramp, do you?
You must be cleansed.
Ah, he's going to Penitus into the drain creature. Good move. I mean, he's potentially got removal of any more guards that come down with the Venom Tongue and the crossbow. There's always a risk they might rage in that lane. Oh no, I think he's having a connection issue. He had a connection issue earlier. Oh no. Come on, game. Oh, he's come back online. Come on, game. Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when that happens. I've actually lost matches before. It's not always your own internet. Sometimes it is just the TESL server. But I've lost matches before from that.
Die, eggless one.
I think he's going to want to remove some stuff.
We must protect our stronghold. I'll find you the finest recruits in Syria.
Fingers crossed he'll be able to Oathman next round. I would have gone with the tricolour personally, because it's obviously he's on a buff deck.
Our stronghold. We must protect our
Really?
stronghold.
To chaos with you! I'll whip them into shape.
Probably can. Let's have a look. He doesn't have the bow anymore, does he?
No man can deny his destiny.
Move aside. Imperial business.
So putting the pressure on, really. I'm a bit concerned about that Brynjolf they've got in hand, because they could potentially...
You trusted me.
They could rage.
This should help you. Do not Do not
Okay.
They're in my sights.
We'll hold, no matter what.
That's not what you want to be seeing this late in the game, so it's probably going to have to arch a guard.
We must protect our stronghold.
And threaten with Venom Tug, because it's
sharp and thirsty.
basically keep opponent engaged with threats. And then the two furthers should hopefully...
What have we here?
I'm hoping they don't have rage.
Long range, the pot of schemes.
Two furthers should be enough. This is tense though, isn't it?
Shall we put in a this
Oh dear.
work?
But, let's have a think.
No man can deny his destiny.
Goodness me, they're certainly good at escalating their own threats as well, aren't they? I think it's going to have to see what he draws. With a zero-cost Crusader.
Hold the line.
Oh, hang on. 5. Oh, is that going to be... It's not. Yes, it is. That's two furthers and a mud crab.
Spirit of the sky, guide us.
What a finish! That was so exciting.